This is Fitness Blender's quick lower body workout for strength. In this routine, we're going to be going through one round of 8 different exercises at 10 repetitions each. You're also going to need a physio ball and a dumbbell for this routine, that you can replace those dumbbells with something like a barbell or an Olympic bar. Let's go ahead and get started with our first exercise, the ball hamstring curls, using that physio ball. Go ahead and get ready. And start them up. Those ankles up on top of that ball. Bring those hips up really nice and high. Nice straight line from ankle to shoulder. Then draw those feet in underneath you really nice and tight, keeping a straight line from your knee to your shoulder for the hardest version. If you want to make it a little bit easier, go ahead and let those hips stay down low. Let those hips bend as well as that knee as you draw that foot in towards your butt. Like I said, though, the harder version is keeping that straight line from your knee to your shoulder. Really nice tight squeeze, squeezing that heel in towards your butt as tight as you possibly can every single time. If you don't pull in very hard, if you don't squeeze those heels in towards your butt, this exercise isn't going to be anywhere near difficult enough. So make sure you get that tight squeeze. All right, so that was your last one right there. Go ahead and let it relax. Kick that ball out of the way. Go ahead and stand up for our next exercise, the alternating lunges. Go ahead and get ready. And start them up. Go ahead and grab those dumbbells. We're doing these lunges weighted. So select that weight. Step out, regular lunge. Step forward with one leg, nice and low. Try to get that rear knee as close to the ground as you can. Then come back up from that lunge position and drop right back forward into a lunge with that opposite leg forward. Just keep switching back and forth. Nice low lunge every single time. The further you step out, the harder it's going to be. Also, the more weight you use, the harder it's going to be. So make sure you use the combination that's right for you as far as making this exercise as hard as possible, but still able to finish every single one of those repetitions with nice, clean form. And that was our last one right there. So go ahead and set that weight back up. Give yourself a little bit of a rest. Get ready for our next exercise, the nice, wide sumo squats. Go ahead and get ready. And start them up by selecting that weight and getting into that stance. All right, use a clean motion to pull those dumbbells up over top of those shoulders. Get them in a nice, comfortable position. Get those feet really nice and wide. Point those toes out. Then get a nice, deep squat. Drop it down as low as is comfortable with those knees pointing in almost opposite directions. You're going to keep that chest pretty much straight up and down for this one. You're not going to lean forward too far, because you want those feet really nice and wide. The wider those feet go, the more that torso is going to be straight up and down. So it's nice, slow, controlled motion. Get down as low as you can. Come back up. Try to keep that knee slightly bent. Don't completely lock it out. Then right back down again. And that's your last repetition right there. Go ahead and let those dumbbells back down. Set them down. Give yourself a little bit of a rest. We're going to move on to the deadlifts next. Go ahead and get ready. And let's start them up by selecting that weight again. Pick your weight, grab those dumbbells. Nice flat back, those dumbbells in front of your body. Tip straight forward, hinging only from that hip socket. Try to keep those knees relatively straight. You can bend them a little bit if you need to, especially if those hamstrings are tight, but try to keep them relatively straight. Also, the main thing you want to focus on is keeping that back really nice and flat. At the very top of that range of motion, you want to feel like you're shoving your chest forward, almost arching that back backwards. And then as you tip forward, that back should flatten out. Get a nice flat back. Make sure you don't let those shoulders round forward. Then come straight back up. Just keep that motion going. Just 2 more repetitions. Nice, slow, controlled motion. Remember, try to keep those legs as straight as you can. Nice flat back. This is your last one. And let it relax. All right, go ahead and set those dumbbells down. Take a little bit of a break. We've got ski squats coming up next. Another 10 repetitions. Let's go ahead and get ready. Grab those dumbbells again, whichever weight you're going to be using. Those feet are going to start really nice and close together. Try to keep those knees pinned together as well. Squat straight down, holding those dumbbells just dead hang from those arms. Try to get a nice deep squat as low as is comfortable, tipping that chest forward, kind of mimicking the angle that is on your shins. So as you squat down, your shins are going to kind of lean forward, and you want that chest to mimic that angle as you squat down. So don't overcompensate by leaning too far forward with that chest. You want to kind of keep that chest up a little bit higher, like I said, mimicking the angle off that shin. So just go as low as you can, as low as is comfortable. You only have one repetition left. And let it relax. So go ahead and set those dumbbells up. All right, we're going to start with our calf raise next. This is going to be only the left side, 10 repetitions. Go ahead and get ready. And go ahead and grab that weight. We're just going to be using one dumbbell this time. One hand either up against a wall like I'm doing here or on the back of a chair, just something to help you keep your balance. Then you're going to press that toe up as high as you possibly can, get that heel off the ground as high as possible. Now, preferably, you want to do this off of a step, so if you have a step handy, you want to be on that, letting that heel drop down as low as is comfortable as well, trying to get a full range of motion off that ankle. And there's our last repetition right here, and let it relax. We're going to drop that dumbbell back down, getting ready for that next exercise, just traditional deep squat. Go ahead and get ready. And let's start up. Go ahead and select that weight and grab those dumbbells. Those feet just about shoulder width apart. Hop those dumbbells up to those shoulders with that clean motion. Set that dumbbell up on that shoulder. Try to get as much of that weight onto your shoulder and off of your hand as possible. Then start that squat. Nice deep squat as low as is comfortable. You want to try to get those hips down to at least knee level, lower if you can. Trying to evenly disperse that weight between your toe and your heel, leaning more into your heel if possible. You want to try to keep those dumbbells as locked onto those shoulders as you can. Try to keep as much weight on that shoulder as possible. This exercise is actually better done with a barbell or an Olympic bar if you have access to that. One more. And let it relax. All right, go ahead and set those dumbbells up. We're going to move on to the next exercise, the calf raise, doing it this time on the right leg. Let's go ahead and get ready. And start up. Select that weight. Again, just one dumbbell. This is our last exercise. Again, holding yourself up, propping yourself up for balance, either against a wall or against a chair. Try to use it as little as possible. Get a nice full range of motion on that ankle, pressing up onto that toe as high as you possibly can. And like I said last time, if you have a step handy, you want to get up on top of that, get yourself a little bit extra range of motion by letting that heel drop down as low as it's comfortable before you press up onto that toe as high as you can. We're almost done. There's one left. And let it relax. All right, let's go ahead and set that dumbbell up. And this workout is complete. Good job. You just finished Fitness Blender's quick lower body workout for strength.